Are you aware that every year, around 405 million tons of paper and paperboards are produced, which consume 13% until 15% of total wood? Worldwide have acknowledged these problems, that sustaining the environment has become the most important key in the Sustainable Development Goals set by the United Nations. Sustainable Development Goals are the blueprint to achieve a better and more sustainable future for all. In the 17 goals, they address the global challenges we face, including poverty, inequality, climate change, environmental degradation, peace, and justice. Deforestation is the removal of a forest or stand of trees from land that is then converted to non-forest use. In summary, deforestation is the purposeful clearing of forested land. As I said earlier, pulp and paper production are one of the major reasons for deforestation, leaving significant footprint on the environment. In the production of virgin pulp, many trees were cut down before going through steps of logging, milling, and distribution. Pulp and paper producer countries such as Indonesia, Greater Mekong, and Latin America have major issues of deforestation and natural ecosystem degradation. Increasing demand for pulp, paper, and packaging spurs demand for virgin fibers and will increase the need to harvest trees and to establish new plantations, for example, to plant oil palms, soybeans, and other crops. If forests and plantations are not managed sustainably, this will put higher pressure on natural forests. More and more natural ecosystems on land will be converted into plantations of the raw materials for pulp and paper production. In the end, it causes the environment to be permanently affected and the number of endangered species increase.
Other than destruction of the ecosystem, the pulp and paper production is also causes a lot of problems. For example, noise, air, water, and land pollution. The noise from logging activities and pulping machinery, which is due to large production of pulp and paper, is very loud, while the noise level from paper machines have been reduced up to 20 dBA. The noise level still exceeds 90 dBA, and this can harm our hearings.
The emission of waste gases in the pulp and paper production includes hydrogen sulfide, mercaptans, dimethyl sulfide, dimethyl disulfide, and sulfur dioxide can contribute to air pollution. This can cause acid rain, depletion of the ozone layer, and global warming.
Now is the water and land pollution. The most significant environmental issues are the discharge of chlorine-based organic compound from the bleaching process.
The environmental impact of paper manufacture is lower, but the wastewater discharge is the most important source of pollution. The polluted soil can lead to a loss of fertile land for agriculture, and water pollution depletes aquatic ecosystem and triggers unbridled proliferation of phytoplankton in lakes.
From the past, paper recycling has been introduced to minimize the impact of paper production, especially the issue of deforestation and pollution. Paper recycling is important for the reduction of raw materials consumed. Using recycled paper to make new paper reduces the number of trees that are cut down.
According to the Environmental Protection Agency, recycling 1 ton of paper saves 70 trees and more than 3.3 cubic yards of landfill space.
The second importance of paper recycling is energy savings. It takes 70% less energy and water to produce paper from the recycled paper than to create new paper from trees.
The next importance of paper recycling is to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Recycling paper helps to reduce greenhouse gas emissions that can contribute to climate change. Manufacturing recycled paper produces less carbon dioxide and greenhouse gases than virgin fiber paper.
Did you know that manufacturing 1 ton of 100% recycled paper emits 38% less carbon dioxide than virgin pulp paper? This is where the Sustainable Development Goals will be involved to emphasize this matter. For example,
Goal 12, Responsible Consumption and Production, that discusses the use of natural resources in a responsible way to avoid destructive impacts on the planet. Goal 13, Climate Action, that emphasizes on global emissions of carbon dioxide that have increased day by day. And Goal 15, Life on Land, that emphasizes the forest and deforestation.
Despite the improvement of the digital technology, it is impossible to totally remove the usage of pulp and paper products. For the usage like medical, examination, and food packaging, we still have to use pulp and paper products. And the market of the pulp and paper production is also very significant for many countries in terms of economy. Still, the impact of the pulp and paper production on the environment is very worrying. Besides reducing the possible usage of pulp and paper products, like using a handkerchief instead of tissue, and also recycling unused paper, we need to start accepting an alternative of pulp and paper products produced by virgin pulp, which is the recycled pulp product. If more of us use recycled pulp product, the cycle of making recycled pulp products will continue, and we hope from this can reduce the deforestation and pollution from the production of pulp and paper. We learn, we practice, we sustain the environment.